Hello, everybody.
Take a dog, it's Friday.
Happy TDIF, everyone.
Yay. Oh my goodness. Crazy week. I think the week is ending even crazier than the whole week has been altogether. I don't know. Yeah, it's crazy. So we're so happy in the sane world of our lovely We Heart Hounds fans to be with you today. It's just the best place to be. And we look forward to it every week, right?
Yeah.
So if you don't know who we are, I'm Paddy Quinn, and I'm here with the amazing, adorable, talented, and extra exuberant person that I absolutely adore, Hillary Buholtz.
Hey, everybody.
I could go on and on and on. Can you tell? Stop me. Somebody stop me. So anyway, yeah. We're happy to have you here with us today. We got a fun surprise in store. We're doing a craft and the giveaway and all kinds of good stuff. If you don't know why we're here on Fridays, we have lots of fun things that we do in honor of our love for pups. So whether it's crafts or recipes or, sharing ideas and treats and products and all kinds of goodness, we try to show up every week with some fun things to do, just to end the week on a happy note.
And we have a whole huge playlist of all kinds of fun stuff, so you can check that out if you're looking for some fun ideas. Just in honor of our love of pups, we have all kinds of fun, crazy ideas. And if you have stuff that you'd like us to try or new ideas or something like that, please share it in the comments, because we're always looking for new ideas and things that you'd love to see.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So before we jump into our fun little craft for today, let's talk about what the giveaway is all about. So today it's St. Patrick's Day. We're kind of getting in the mood. And so we put together a collection, a little bundle of goodies. These we've actually used before. And so you can look in our playlist for some doggy treats made with these shamrock cookie cutters. They're just so precious. Absolutely love them. Of course, Ginger's treats were the little bitty size, but if the larger the pup you have, you could give them all kinds of shamrock goodness with your homemade doggy treats. And then we have this just precious, adorable little sticker bundle. So cute. Little St. Patrick's Day puppies and little glasses and bow ties and top hats. They're just so cute. And then, of course, we can't have a giveaway without something for our pups. So we have a little squeaker toy. I don't know if I can make it squeak. There we go. So cute. Little shamrocks on it. Just love this little plush toy. And so that will be for your pup, the lucky winner. So you'll have to stay tuned. This won't be a long craft. If you hang out until the end, we'll announce the little winner. The lucky leprechaun winner in just a few minutes. So let's just jump right into our craft. We're going to be doing a doggy bandana for St. Patrick's Day, which will be so sweet. We did one last year that turned out just adorable. If you haven't seen it, go check that out in our playlist as well. It's a little fun, adorable little leprechaun.
It's so cute.
It's so special.
And there's a printable with that one as well, so you'll have all the pieces that you need if you want to make that version of the bandana. So
exactly. So the first thing you're going to need is to take some fabric, green fabric, and Hillary's got adorable little polka dots, and I've got a little gingham check. It could have shamrocks on it. It could be plain. It doesn't matter. But just something festive, even white or denim, whatever you have laying around that will work. And you're basically going to lay this out and you're going to cut a square. And so depending on the size of your pup, it'll be, I think it's, 18 to 22 inches for a small to medium-sized dog, a square. And then it'll be 24 to 26 or 8 for the larger size dog. Basically, you don't want to measure the neck, because that's you're gonna need that extra few inches to tie a double knot, right? So that's why it seems to be like pretty long, but you'll definitely use that extra fabric, and you don't want it real tight around their neck.
And you could also, if you have a bandana that fits your dog you could use that as a template to start with.
So. The easiest way to go, honestly. Grab another bandana and just trace it and cut that out. So let's pretend this is our 18 by 18 inch square, or 22 whatever by inch square. Basically, you're just going to cut along the diagonal, right? And if you need help, you can just fold that make a crease, and then just cut along the fold or the crease that you made. And then you'll have 2 bandanas basically to work from. And so then once you have your little bandana, then what you're going to do, oh yeah.
So a lot of times what we'll use is these pinking shears or these kind of zigzag scissors, because that'll help it from fraying, and then you don't have to finish the edges or anything like that. So highly recommend using that. Or if you're doing something like denim, you can just cut it. It's not going to fray super bad if it's denim. But if you're using a cotton, I would recommend the little zigzags to help.
Yes, and thank you. I have them right here as well. We've done this so many times. I just didn't even dawn on me to mention that. So thank you for bringing that up. That's why we do this together. So half of our brains make a whole brain. So it's been a crazy day. So you've got your gingham or your polka dot triangle fabric. And then the other fun thing that we wanted to do is make some shamrocks. So we got these little pom-poms. Yep. They're, I think, 1 centimeter in size. Just got a little bag of, different colors. And if you take 3 of them, 3 of the green ones, let's take out 3 of the little green ones, and then you're just going to place them on your fabric, just kind of lay out 2 or 3 or 4, however many you think, just kind of lay out a pattern of however many you want, and then leave this bottom corner area. Yeah. Leave it alone. Hillary's is much bigger because Lulu's a bigger pup. I have a tiny little pup. So my little corner and my bandana is smaller. And then you're going to glue those down, and those are going to become. And we're leaving space
for a pot here. So you need a fair amount of space there. So that a little pot of gold that we're putting on there. So
yeah,
be sure to leave enough space for your little pot of gold. That'll be
exactly. And you probably don't want too many of them up across the top, because when you tie this around your dog's neck, it's going to get bunched and everything. So really just kind of focusing on the bottom 2/3 or bottom half, whichever, of your bandana. And then the next thing you're going to do is, you've got these 3 little pom-poms there, is you're going to take some embroidery thread and a needle, and you're going to make little tails, little stems on your shamrocks. So I don't know if you can see, they're just so cute. They turn out really cute. Just 2 or 3 little stitches is all you need.
And you could do that with a fabric marker if you don't want to sew them. So it's just to add that little shamrock touch to it. So we thought the embroidery thread looks really cute. Makes it a little bit more long lasting, but you could certainly do that with some fabric markers or just a Sharpie or whatever. Right. And then for the pom-poms, I ended up using hot glue. Worked well for gluing mine down, but you could also use fabric glue. So either one of those, or you could sew them if you've got your needle and thread out, because you're doing the little tails. You could also sew these little pom-poms on just with a couple stitches as well.
Right. Yeah, I think that's perfect. In fact, I ended up sewing one of my pom-poms. The glue hadn't dried, and I was already creating that little stem, and so I just ended up sewing that little pom-pom on in place. And so once these kind of have dried and they're ready to go, as Hillary said, we're going to do a little pot of gold. And so you're going to grab some felt. I've just got some scraps left over from other projects, and you can use brown or black for your pot. Yeah. And then some gold, or if Hillary's got some sequins that she's using.
So I had just a bag of these different size sequins. So I'm using the largest one for mine.
And so then we're just going to glue that in place. And this is where the fun begins, I think. I mean, the shamrocks are fun. They're little floofy, puffy little balls that are cute, but this is where we're going to bring the magic to life.
And if you're using the sequins for your little pieces of gold that are going to be in the pot, I glued mine down first before the pot, and I would recommend like a fabric glue or super glue, something like that, because the hot glue, it'll melt that sequence. So I definitely recommend like super glue or some kind of fabric glue, something that's sticky enough, and you need a fair amount. So give yourself time. So that's because it's plastic and it's gluing down to fabric. You're going to want those pretty well secured before you start, putting anything else over the top of it.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So got my little pot down right now, and Hillary's got her sequence down already. So I'm going to add my little golden doubloons in here, and just cut out little yellow circles. And I think you just, 6 or 7 of them. You don't need a whole bunch of them. Just to give the idea of a pot full of gold. These are so cute. And St. Patrick's Day is just really a fun holiday to dress your pup up. Yeah. Don't know if anybody's going to be having any parades this year, but those are always really fun to see. Little doggos in parades with their little St. Patrick's Day outfits. And this would be another cute way to... Oh, I love that. I love that. That looks so great. I got one more little golden nugget here to add. All right. So here's what mine looks like.
Oh, cute. I love that.
So, just grab what you have on hand and make the best of it. It's really fun that way. So then the next challenge, the challenge to this project was adding a rainbow. We started with kind of, if you notice the supplies picture, if you follow us, it had all kinds of colorful pom-poms and everything. They just were too big. And we had this really fun rainbow and pot of gold and everything, but it just took up too much space and it just wasn't practical enough. So then we went to ribbon for an idea for the rainbow touch. And I ended up I just have these on hand. They're all the tiny, skinny little ribbons. You can use those and kind of bunch them, like grab a snippet of each and make a little bow. Or we grabbed this at Walmart. It's a little rainbow, ribbon. Perfect. I think it's 5/8, I'm guessing, in size. It's a little gross grain ribbon. I think if I had a choice, I would probably get one that's maybe a little bit skinnier, but this one works just as fine. Whatever you have on hand is great.
It's pretty thick, this ribbon. So the way that you're going to make your bow is just to kind of, I'm going to cut a little piece off so I can show you. So you're not going to try to tie it into a bow because it's just too thick. It won't work.
And you want it small, right? Yeah. So that's the thing, is to try and keep it tight.
So you're just folding it over across itself, and then you can adjust it to make it the size that you need. So I leave this tail on until I'm all the way finished making the bow so that you can adjust it to the size you need. And then you're just going to kind of pinch in the centers there, and then use a skinny ribbon to tie a knot around it, like as it's held together there. And then you can still use this tail and kind of adjust if you need to after you have that knot tied, and then just trim off the ends.
To make sure that the loops are the same size and everything. Yeah. So and I ended up gluing mine down because, again, the ribbon was a little slippery. And I kind of had the size I wanted in mind. And then I just left the tails on.
Oh, cute.
And the back. Just thought that would be a fun little addition. So hi, Mindy. Hi, Vicki. Thanks so much for being with us today. These are really cute. I'm just super tickled pink about them. These are going to be a lot of fun. So then we're just going to take our bow and we're going to put it right on the pot of gold, which I think is going to be so fun. And this was Hillary's idea. I think it's genius. I love it. I think it's just a really fun way to incorporate the rainbow idea with the pot of gold in such a small space, right? You want to be able to see it, because when you put the bandanas on, right, they do get all kind of crunchy and scrunchy up at the top, and there's really not a whole lot of room to work with. So I love this idea, and oh my gosh, this just turned out so adorable. Oh, look at your bow. Is so precious on that big cauldron of gold. Yours is all sparkly. Lulu's just going to be a blingy bling girl on with for St. Patrick's Day. So yeah, mine's a little more country with the gingham look and feel. But these are just so fun. Really, whatever you have on hand, just make it work, right? I mean, I've got 3 shamrocks. Hillary has 4. There's really no rules. Like whatever you think looks best. I mean, if you have a big old Great Dane, you might have, half a dozen shamrocks on yours because your bandana will be nice and big. But I have such a little pup. I needed just a little room to play with, but these are so adorable.
And it really does just kind of give you that St. Patrick's Day vibe. And
it
obviously
does.
you could do all of this, like you could use just felt for all of these. You don't have to necessarily have the pom-poms. It really is whatever you have on hand. It's just kind of, look how cute. And
it's so adorable. And it's one of a kind, and it's made with love. Like what could be any better for your pup for St. Patrick's Day? I love the idea. And it's just so fun and so adorable. And you can make them different for each one of your pups. And like I said, we've got another tutorial for a little leprechaun, so you could dress them up in different bandanas and different styles. It's just a lot of fun, and hope you enjoyed it. Hope you were inspired by today's craft, and you run out to the store and get whatever little supplies you don't have, and then use everything else that you do, kind of dig through your craft stash. Because, really a lot of this stuff is already on hand, the felt and things you should have, or can typically have. So hope that inspired you. And now for a drum roll, we have an announcement for our prize, our giveaway. So again, it's the adorable cookie cutters that you can make wonderful dog cookies with. We have the sticker set, which is so cute. And then of course we had to add a little toy for your little fluffy fur balls at home. And our winner today of the giveaway for St. Patrick's Day is Vicki Davis. So congratulations, Vicki. Yay! You're the winner. I'm so excited for you. This is going to be great. I will send you a direct message and get all your contact information, everything. And we'll get this in the mail to you right away. So congratulations.
Congrats.
Today's your lucky day.
Early St. Patrick's Day.
Today's your lucky day. So thank you so much, everybody. So happy to have you with us. And if you're watching on the replay, let us know. We love you. Love hearing from all you guys and where you're watching from and all that good stuff. Check out our playlist. If you know other dog moms or dads that would be interested in any of the fun things that we do, please share and sprinkle the love. That really is important and helpful to us. So thank you.
And we do these kind of giveaways all the time. So we have giveaways going on all the time. So the best way to find out about those is if you're on our email list, and there is a link in our description for how to get on that email list so that you won't ever miss a giveaway that we've got going on. So sign up. We would love to hear from you, and share the love. We really do appreciate it. It helps us out a ton.
It really does. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thanks, everybody.
Take good care of yourself. Happy early St. Patrick's Day.